Hi. I'll be through in a couple minutes.
No, Patty, look, I gotta talk to you. I've been looking all over for you, and I came up here, and I asked them to page you, but they wouldn't.
What's up?
Frank wants to take little John away from me. He doesn't want me to be with him. He doesn't want me to stay with him, and he doesn't want me to be alone with him.
He won't stick to that. Give me a couple minutes. We'll talk about it on the way.
No, look, we really don't have time to talk. I want you to go down to little John's room, and I want you to stop Frank.
Stop him from doing what?
Stop him from taking my son away from me.
Isn't he just taking him over to Mother and Doc?
You don't seem to understand that this is finally a showdown. Now, if I let Frank take little John, I'm going to be giving up all my rights as his mother.
No, you're not. That's not the same thing at all, Dee. Not even a little.
Are you saying that you're not going to help me?
Hey, let's not go overboard, okay?
Please don't laugh at me, okay? You don't seem to understand. You must think that I'm crazy.
I think that you're too upset right now to do anything except walk me home.
Okay, I'll walk you home, but first, why don't you go downstairs and you just stop Frank, okay? Pediatrics, room 307.
What am I gonna do when I get there? Yell at Frank? Threaten him?
No, just protect me, okay? Tell Frank not to take him, okay? That you won't permit it.
You know what? As tired as I am, as wiped out and numb as I am after having been on my feet something like 24 hours, I still know the best way to handle my brother. If this is a showdown, we step neatly around it.
You love little John, right? And you said that you'd love him to come home and live with us?
Yeah, I do. And you know, the best step in that direction is for you to cool it.
I can't believe that you're saying this to me.
I'm saying it partly because it's right and partly because I'm not going to go down to pediatrics.
You don't seem
I'm going
to
to go home to sleep.
You don't understand me. This is a crisis.
Dee, we'll go on over to the folks later and we'll all sit down and we'll talk it over. And what we'll probably find out is that there's no problem left.
I really don't believe that you're saying this to me. You know, you promised that you'd help me and you'd always be there when I needed you.
Okay, just pipe down. I think we should go home. You're overexcited.
Yes, I'm very excited. First of all, because Frank is being horrible to me and I'm afraid I'm going to lose little John. All you want to do is go home and you want to go to sleep.
You know you can count on me. Furthermore, you can believe me when I tell you that you're overreacting. I'm gonna go sign out.
Where'd you come from?
Little John's room, the hospital before that. Good news.
What?
Little John's coming home today.
Oh, Frank, that's terrific.
Yeah, Faith says he has to stay on the antibiotic and rest, but he can do that just as well here.
Well, of course, and he'll be so much happier. When's he getting out?
Just as soon as I can get these clean clothes to him. The stuff he was wearing in the park's a mess.
Oh, 1 second and I'll find your bag.
What's all that?
Bottles for Ryan. I'm not sure I need to sterilize them, but I'm doing it anyway, just in case.
I thought you were nursing her.
I am, but I probably won't be here for her noon feeding. I have to get out of town.
Oh?
I may get back in time, but I know perfectly well Mother's hoping she'll have to take over.
Thank you.
You're exhausted and miserable.
And hungover.
That's all. I was up at 2 a.m. with Ryan and again at 5:30. I never heard you come in, so I sort of hoped that you were with Jill. Didn't you even make it to her apartment?
Sure I did. I wasn't that drunk.
And?
And you were right. I should have stayed right here. She and I aren't getting together now or anytime. That's about it.
Okay. We don't have to talk about it.
Seneca was there as well. I obviously woke both of them up.
Oh, Frank. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, thank God I was functioning well enough to get out of there fast.
Where'd you go?
Walked. You know, she's maintained right from the beginning. She and Seneca were friends, nothing more, right down the line. Friends while she was carrying his baby. Friends when they went to Philadelphia while she was planning to marry me. Friends.
Well, honey, maybe that was true. But then taking care of Edmund, being parents together, you know, I mean, it was not...
The pathetic thing is that I didn't know a long time ago. You realize I've been going around feeling guilty because I didn't trust her? Every time I think of my stumbling over there last night and having my say, it was my fault. Why don't we try again? And Seneca standing in the bedroom listening to me make a complete idiot out of
Frank,
myself.
Honey, don't think about it. Not today. Just bring little John home. Zero in on that one.
You're right. Especially before Delia gets reinforcements.
Oh, she's still carrying on with the money.
She's in the supermother. She wants to be here. Wants to be with little John. Wants to cuddle him to pieces. Literally.
Well, I'm going to have to try very hard to keep some distance between us.
Oh, don't worry about it. I told her she couldn't come around here. But that's what I meant by reinforcements. The last time I saw her, she was steaming off to find Patty.
Oh, listen. You don't want to have to face that alone. Let me go with you.
After you worked yourself up to see Jack? Not a chance. Thanks anyway.
How'd you know?
Her brains. Last night you said you had to talk to him one more time. Today you're going downtown.
Well, I didn't know it'd be today. But Jumbo called this morning. Seems Jack came to the hospital after all, supposedly to bring Ryan and me back to Weehawken Street. But when he saw the family and the Piper and all, he went away.
So maybe I'm not the biggest fool on earth.
Oh, no, honey. He's definitely got you there.
Do you know what you're going to say to him?
Not exactly. I know I have a couple of questions to ask him. And depending on his answers, I have to make some plans. Take it easy.
You too.
Hello.
Hi.
Mrs. Ryan. My little boy is better. We're taking him home today. Is my husband in there yet?
Oh, I believe he's getting some clean clothes for John.
Oh, I thought he'd already be here. I guess we're just so excited that little John is better that we're not very organized.
Well, all you have to do now is give us his discharge card, and that you get from the business office.
Oh, well, I do that when we pay the bill, right? Is Faith in there? Oh, no, that's Dr. Coleridge. See, I call her Faith because I've known her so long, ever since we were little kids.
She's just finishing her examination, but don't go in yet.
No, I'm just going to wait right over here, and when she comes out, we'll talk very quietly. She's got a lot of instructions to fill me in on.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Good morning. Hi, Frank told me to meet him here.
Oh, okay.
He got some clean clothes for little John. See, I was going to do it, but you know Frank, he likes to do everything.
So you're taking him over to the Ryans together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to know, is there anything that I should know?
Yeah. Rest and medication, that's about it. I'll be over to see him in the morning.
Okay. Medicine, do I get it filled at the hospital, or I get another prescription and get it filled in a drugstore?
No. I'll give Frank a prescription. And then little John won't need another dose till this afternoon.
Seems, pretty simple. Maybe it's just because you're talking to me. You don't want to fill my head with too many details. I'm only his mother.
I'm sure it'll all go smoothly, but if something comes up, just make sure that Frank or Maeve doesn't hesitate to call me.
Faith, I just want you to know that, I won't be taking care of little John, but I'm worried about him just the same. So maybe I could just go in and see him now, because once I get him back to Ryan's, they're going to take him upstairs, they're going to make me go home.
Sure, you can go on in if you want. But if he's dropped off, let him sleep until Frank gets back, okay?
Oh, no problem at all. Oh, are you going to be around for a while? Because Frank will be here any minute, and, I think he'd like to talk to you.
Yeah, I should be on the floor all morning. Just have me paged.
Fine.
child's having some respiratory distress again.
Okay, let's go.
Go home with Mommy. I'm gonna say bye-bye, husband. Oh, my husband's just in there getting the suitcase. There's no problem whatsoever. We gave the papers at the to the nurse. Oh, he didn't get any new clothes. Isn't that too much?
Excuse me.
Okay, we're on our way home again. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get you a prescription at the drugstore. And we're gonna play and we're just gonna have a wonderful time. Just Mommy?
Who is it?
Me?
You might have knocked.
I'm sorry.
I'm not used to people letting themselves in.
I always did. But then, you're not used to me anymore.
No.
Hello?
How are you?
I want to talk.
You know, I work in the mornings.
I listened in the hallway. I didn't hear the typewriter.
If you had, would you have gone away?
No, I don't do that.
Not when you got a key, huh?
What I meant was, I don't come to see a person and then leave without saying a word. I'm sorry if you're busy, but I'm here and it's important.
All right. I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't much like coming to you. Last time you more or less threw me out.
Everything I said then still goes.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said I wouldn't show for the baby's delivery, and I didn't. I thought maybe that would convince you that I mean business.
But things have happened since then, and they've got me pretty confused. If I could say to myself, Jack doesn't want to be with me. He doesn't even want to see his child. He has no desire to live with me. Maybe then I'd give up. As it is, I'm not at all sure where you stand. Which means I keep on hoping.
What does it take to get through to you, Mary? I told you exactly where I stand. I want a civil divorce and a Catholic annulment. I want out. I've said it. I demonstrated it as clearly as a man could. Now, how can you possibly be confused?
You've seen Ryan.
You're crazy. What are you getting at?
Andrew came to see me. You were in the doorway of my room at the hospital. Close enough to hear my voice. And a visitor's. Tom Desmond's. And you left without a word.
So, who you been talking to?
Some of the nurses, they recognized Jack Finelli. They told me.
Jumbo.
What about him?
Jumbo ran to you and told you every word I said. The one friend I always trusted, you taking him over too.
Jumbo never said a word.
Don't you lie to me, Mary. Now, don't you lie. I'll wreck this damn place.
All
I'll
right.
find Jumbo.
He didn't tell me. He also told me you finally came to the hospital for me and Ryan after I sat in my room with my bag packed all day long. After I waited and hoped and gave up. You came and watched everybody else take me home to my parents. Yeah, Jumbo told me. Because he knows the part of you. The same part. is dying to put this marriage back together. And he knows that's the one thing in the whole world I want. And God bless him for trying to help. Jack, come and see the baby.
No. Go back to her and give her the right kind of family. Be happy, the two of you.
You don't want to be alone.
I want a divorce, Mary. I do care about you. I'm guilty about the baby. That's why I went to the hospital. The truth is, I want to stop being your husband, and I'm not ever going to begin being a father. I had a hunch that you finally started to believe that. I'm very sorry that Jumbo loused things up.
I know what you mean about stopping. In a way, I'd like to go straight to Frank's office and tell him to stop fighting the divorce. But you know, honey, I have a real problem with all the lies I have to tell.
What lies?
I'd have to claim I don't want you. Don't love you. I'd have to lie for you, Jack. And I'm just not up to that.
This easier? Putting us both through hell?
Believe me, I don't enjoy this. And if you have an answer for me, I'll be grateful.
Ask me a specific question. I'll give you an answer.
Okay. How do I stop loving you? Tell me how to do that. And then we'll end it.
Oh, here he is. Sleepy old Uncle Patty, you got a visitor? Nothing. I know. Ooh, up. And wake him up by tickling him. Ready? Getcha. Come on, I need your help. Come on, let's tickle him. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Ooh, that must be the man from the deli with our lunch. Okay, now you stay right here. If you get tired, you lie right down next to Patty, okay?
I said, where the hell is he? And you seen him in the hospital with him. Now, what did you think you were doing?
I wasn't doing anything. See, he's here, and he's fine, and he's happy.
Little John. Hi, baby. I love you.
What do you think, he'd have a fever? A block and a half, and you think he would have a fever?
I'd love to press charges against you.
Oh, yeah, did I break the law? What kind of a law is it? A mother caring for her own child.
There's a law against abduction, baby, and if I were half as ruthless as you, I'd invoke it.
Oh, yeah, the only reason I took him home from the hospital was so he would trust me, so both of you would trust me.
Yeah, so you kidnap him and then plunk him down in that red merry-go-round, and that's how we're supposed to trust you. Now, either you're lying or joking or you're completely out of your mind.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, Patty, I just took little John back just to show him how much I love him.
Look, you know that she can't do this, Pat.
No, I wasn't being irresponsible at all. I figured you could get the prescription, you could get everything that he needs.
I'm gonna take him home to Mother and Da, okay?
Sure. Guess you're ready to go home, huh? After all this excitement?
No, wait a minute. This is home.
Dee, take it easy. Don't scare him, okay? I'm sorry, Frank.
What are you sorry about? He's the person who should be sorry. He should apologize to both of us. Now you see how mean and vicious he can be.
We'll talk about it later, okay? Tonight or tomorrow.
Listen, that's fine with me. Forget it. Go back to sleep, and we're just gonna get out of here right now. Come on, Gooba. Oh, that's a big boy.
Bye, honey. Mom. Little John hates me, doesn't he?
You know
He
that...
loves his daddy, right?
Dee, that's not true. Now, just stop this.
Do you hate me?
No, but I think you made a mistake that could have been very dangerous.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, I wasn't trying to do anything wrong, okay? But I thought maybe you would try to help me out of this whole
Look,
thing.
we'll discuss it later. Right now, I'm going back to sleep.
Wait a minute, Patty, don't go to sleep, please. What am I supposed to do?
If you're smart, you'll join me. At any rate, for the next 6 hours, I'm going to sleep. I'll be ready for responsibility for a lot of patients who are going to be depending on me.
Jack Abbott is used to getting what he wants, even if it takes a dirty move or two. But his enemies will do all they can to stop him cold. Don't miss The Young and the Restless, next on SoapNet.